In the heart of Georgia, where dreams weave through the historic streets of Augusta, Laken Riley embarked on a journey filled with hope and promise. A dedicated nursing student at Augusta University, Laken was not just preparing for a career, she was nurturing her passion to heal and help others. Her vibrant personality was a beacon of light, drawing people together and inspiring those around her with her boundless energy and kindness. But in a twist of fate that has left our community reeling, Laken's bright future was abruptly dimmed. The news of her kidnapping and murder during a morning jog has sent shockwaves of sorrow through the hearts of all who knew her, and even those who didn't. As we grapple with the loss of such a spirited young life, our collective heartache is a testament to the profound impact Laken had on our world. On a day that began like any other, Laken Riley set out for her morning jog, embracing the dawn with the same zest for life she carried in everything she did. It was a routine carved out of her dedication to both her health and her studies, a brief escape into the tranquility of the morning before the day's responsibilities beckoned. But as the hours ticked by, what started as a routine morning morphed into a timeline of anguish and mystery. Concern quickly spiraled into panic among her friends when Laken did not return as expected. Their worry, palpable and urgent, propelled them to alert the authorities, marking the beginning of a desperate search that would grip the hearts of everyone involved. The police were swift to respond, their involvement underscoring the gravity of Laken's disappearance and the fervent hope for her safe return. In the shadowed quiet of a wooded area near the campus, a University of Georgia police officer made a discovery that would forever alter the fabric of our community. It was Laken Riley who had gone out for a morning jog and never returned. The scene was one of stark despair. Laken, lying motionless, her vibrant spirit extinguished. The officer, trained for moments of crisis, was not immune to the emotional toll of this tragic find. His call for backup was a somber admission of the reality before him, and as he attempted CPR, hope flickered briefly before fading into grief. The news of Laken's death spread quickly, a wave of sorrow crashing over friends, family, and fellow students. Her loss marked not just a personal tragedy, but a grim milestone for the campus as it faced its first homicide investigation in nearly 3 decades. This was a moment of collective heartbreak, a community united in despair, grappling with the loss of a bright young life taken far too soon. In a pivotal turn in the investigation, the focus shifts to Jose Ibarra, now in custody as the prime suspect in this heart-rending case. Ibarra's arrest brought a chilling new chapter to the story of Laken Riley, illuminating the shadowy path that led him from a foreign land to the heart of this tragedy. Having entered the United States illegally, Ibarra's journey was marked by a history of legal entanglements, casting a long shadow over his presence in the community. Charged with the gravest of accusations, including kidnapping and murder, Ibarra's apprehension was a cold comfort to those mourning Laken. The details of his past, fraught with prior arrest and the specter of his illegal status, added complexity to the narrative, raising questions about the intersections of legality, morality, and fate. As the legal process unfolds, the community watches, caught between the desire for justice and the despair of loss. As the investigation deepened, the evidence against Jose Ibarra grew increasingly compelling. Video surveillance footage and DNA samples became the linchpins of the case, offering irrefutable connections to the tragic events that unfolded. These pieces of evidence, technological and biological signatures of presence and action, played crucial roles in substantiating the charges laid against Ibarra. In legal terms, such evidence not only places Ibarra at the scene, but also links him directly to the crime, underpinning charges that carry significant weight and consequences, including kidnapping and murder, each bearing the heavy potential of life-changing verdicts. The ripple effects of Laken Riley's untimely departure reverberated far beyond the confines of the investigation, touching the hearts of family, friends, and the entire university community. Plans for memorial services emerged, a testament to the indelible mark Laken left on those around her. The collective grief, a blend of sorrow, loss, and remembrance, unified all who felt the void left by her absence. This shared mourning underscored not just the personal loss of Laken's immediate circle, but also the communal heartache, a solemn acknowledgement of a bright life extinguished too soon. Jose Antonio Ibarra faces the solemn march of justice, with the legal proceedings set to unfold in a series of steps that will determine his fate. Charged with heinous crimes, including kidnapping and murder, Ibarra's trial looms as a pivotal moment, not only for seeking justice for Laken, but also as a public reckoning with the events that led to such a tragic loss. The court will meticulously examine the evidence, from video footage to DNA samples, ensuring every facet of the law is applied in pursuit of truth and justice. Beyond the courtroom, this case cast a long shadow over campus safety, prompting a critical evaluation of current measures and the implementation of new strategies to safeguard students. The tragedy of Laken Riley's death has ignited a conversation about the necessity of enhanced security protocols, including increased surveillance and community engagement programs, ensuring that her legacy includes a safer environment for all who walk the campus grounds. As we close this chapter, let us not remember Laken Riley solely for the tragic end she met, but for the vibrant spirit she embodied. Laken was a beacon of joy and ambition, a young woman dedicated to nurturing a future where she could make a difference in the lives of others. Her legacy is one of light, love, and the relentless pursuit of dreams, no matter the obstacles. In honor of Laken, we call upon our community to unite in solidarity, to bolster our collective resolve for safety, and to look out for one another. Let us carry forward her spirit by fostering an environment where everyone can pursue their aspirations without fear. Remember, awareness and vigilance are the keystones of personal safety. Together, let's create a legacy of care and protection that truly honors the memory of Laken Riley.